Who was your weakest player?
Weakest player we had would be Rod.
Rod. Why Rod?
I don't know. I'm surprised. I did whatever he asked me to do. And
Go ahead, Michael, tell me.
If I have to rank everybody in terms of how they did, Rod would fall at the bottom in terms of his contribution.
Let's stay on Rod, okay? What's going on, Rod?
One of the difficulties when you're not the project manager is that you express some of your views, the boss makes the final decision, and then you try to do the best you can to execute his game plan. But one of the responsibilities, I think, to be a good team player is when you have some concerns, you should try to address them. At the same time, you don't want to hound the guy because he's working real hard to try to make sure we get our task done. So it's a bit of a delicate balance.
Do you think you won?
I'm cautiously optimistic. I think we all work together as a team. And
What did you think of your end product?
I might have done it a little bit differently, but I still think it turned out a heck of a lot better than I thought it might when it all was said and done.
Governor, what do you think?
I like theirs.
You
Want
like
an
it
honest
more?
answer? Well, I mean, I'd read that. I think I'd take something from that.
The fact is, the executives thought the women's team was farcical. So the women win. They thought you did a really outstanding job. Congratulations. Michael, who was your weakest player?
Rod.
Rod, what part did you play?
I played a lot of a part, and I think part of the difficulty with Michael and I.
They're killing you, Rod.
Well,
Let me say this before you start.
Go ahead.
Rod contributed. Rod is not the reason why we lost this task. Now Rod can go on and do the political thing.
What did you do, Rod?
No, it's not a political thing.
Well, he's in a really tough position.
Oh, absolutely.
In all fairness.
Yeah.
Because I think Rod's a tough guy. I
He's a
also
great
happen to
guy.
think he's
He's
a
a
nice
great
guy.
guy.
Okay.
He's a great guy.
But he's in this horrible position where he's really sort of got to be nice.
Right.
I mean, he can't come out like a ranting, raving lunatic and attack Darryl because someday in the not too distant future, maybe one of your fans is sitting on a jury.
That's right.
He's in a very, very tough position.
And Daryl's bigger than him.
I think if I were him, I'd be kissing ass also.
Well, he has been.
I'd be more of it. He certainly has been.
We feel for him.
Yeah,
I
no,
really
it's-
like. You
it's-
know what,
it's a
John?
tough
I really
position.
like him. I like his courage.
He's got
You
a lot
know?
of courage. He's in a tough spot. I mean, I think we all understand that. And so, you know, I get what's going on. At the same time, on The Apprentice, we all have to produce. And tell me what you did, Rod.
I'm eager to do that. And let me say again, I just feel that in this particular case, and maybe in the other ones, to some extent, I think Michael and the others, because they're maybe concerned about my situation, they're just not utilizing me enough. But I've been in this business, and something like that I think I could
Which
have been more
business?
helpful on. The business of communications, and I've been in those ads, and I know how people have short
True.
attention spans.
I mean, he became governor.
Yeah.
And
A lot of ads.
when the decisions were made early on, you know, I was assigned to go run errands, and I did it. And I do everything and anything they ask me, whether it's in the kitchen, to work in the kitchen to help Curtis out, whether it's waiting tables, I'll do anything. And then when the decision makers are coming up the creative end, they have their sense of what they want to do, I'll try to improve it, and I'll even raise some suggestions. Michael's very focused, very disciplined, he gave good direction, he made decisions, but I think I should have been more on the creative end of this than running errands.
If you were me, who would you fire?
Well, superstar. I mean, I'm a big fan, but, well, I think the manager. But it kills me to say that.
You know. And if you had to let anybody go, you can let. It would be me.
Are you taking the hit, Darryl, because you're loyal to your team, or are you taking it because you want to get the hell out of here?
I'm taking it because I'm loyal to my team, and I don't think Michael should take the hit. I think Michael did an incredible job for this group.
Hey, you don't have to sell me on Michael, but Michael was your project manager, and you lost. And then all of a sudden, you come out with this thing that you want to be fired.
Well,
And I have a feeling it's because you want to go home.
well,
And that's okay. I've had that before. You know, people have to go home.
yes.
But I have a feeling that's the real reason. Is it? A little bit, right?
A little bit, yes.
All right. Darryl, you're fired.